Hi, I'm Crystal. Welcome to EMS Daily Boost. I had a friend request that I write a blog about jealousy. They realized that jealousy had a strong hold in their life, but they wanted to understand the depth of what jealousy really meant. Once I started researching what jealousy truly entailed, I realized that there are a couple different forms of jealousy and coveting. So let's look at jealousy first. Jealousy is defined jealous resentment against a rival, a person enjoying success or advantage, etc., or against another's success or advantage itself. Mental uneasiness from suspicion or fear of rivalry, unfaithfulness, etc., as in love or aims. Vigilance in maintaining or guarding something. A jealous feeling, disposition, state, or mood. Now, the words that stick out most to me are resentment, uneasiness, suspicious, fear, rivalry, unfaithfulness, and guarding. Just putting all these words in one sentence makes me feel uneasy. But the fact that all these emotions and feelings are brought on by comparison and rivalry makes me more sad than anything. Jealousy has a tendency to tear people apart inside. They are so worried about what they don't have that they are unable to see the blessings in their lives. They are always on the defensive, busy protecting what they have and trying to build it to something that someone else has, but are never able to meet up to the comparison. She has the perfect body. I need to save up to get the latest phone. Nobody will hire me for the highest paying jobs without the perfect education. We strive and we strive and we are unable to meet these expectations. The result is evident. A famous quote says, "Where do you think all these appalling wars and quarrels come from? Do you think they just happen? Think again. They come about because you want your own way and fight for it deep inside yourselves. You lust for what you don't have and are willing to kill to get to it. You want what isn't yours and will risk violence to get your hands on it. You wouldn't think of just asking God for it, would you? And why not? Because you know you'd be asking for what you have no right to. Your spoiled children, each wanting his own way." Selfishness. The root of jealousy is selfishness. We want what another has because somewhere along the line we believe that what we have isn't good enough or that our blessings are not good enough. We're blasted by anger and swamped by rage, but who can survive jealousy? It becomes a raging fire within us. Now, coveting is along the same lines as jealousy. Jealousy is the main root of coveting, but coveting is defined to desire wrongfully, inordinately, or without regard to the rights of others, to covet another's property, to wish for especially eagerly, or to have an inordinate or wrongful desire. Coveting is directly connected to wanting what somebody else has, whether it's their car, their boat, or even their wife. But the word that sticks out most to me in this definition is that inordinate. Inordinate is defined not within proper or reasonable limits, immoderate or excessive, unrestrained in conduct, feelings, etc., disorderly, uncontrolled, not regulated, or irregular. Now, it's normal to see what others have and desire it for yourself. For example, you see that a friend of yours or a neighbor has bought some new kind of invention for, say, yard work. You look out your window and see him trimming his lawn with the greatest of ease and say to yourself, "Wow, that's neat. That would save me so much time." And then you proceed to go over and talk to him about it and find out where he got it. No problem. That's normal. That's normal curiosity. It's when it becomes unreasonable and excessive that it becomes coveting. It's when you look out your window and see the new yard tool and start figuring out ways to steal it. No lusting after your neighbor's house or wife or servant or maid or ox or donkey. Don't set your heart on anything that is your neighbor's, one famous man said. Coveting and jealousy are a rampant disease in today's world, but we can show the world the cure. People are always wanting what they don't have, and we should always give what we do have. There is no need for us to be jealous of others and covet what they have. For another quote says, "What's the price of a pet canary? Some loose change, right? And God cares what happens to it even more than we do. He pays even greater attention to you, down to the last detail, even numbering the hairs on your head. So don't be intimidated by all this bully talk. You're worth more than 1,000,000 canaries." The Lord promises to take care of those that belong to Him, so our needs are always taken care of. Our desires or wants are already taken care of too. All we need to do is keep ourselves in His heart and His will. There is nothing in this world that is out of God's reach. When we keep our eyes focused on Him, we don't see all the things that Satan would like us to see that we don't have, things that we don't need but our selfish heart desires. Take care. Protect yourselves against the least bit of greed. Life is not defined by what you have, even when you have a lot. For my friend who asked me to write this, I hope that I've explained it well enough to bring you freedom. And to everyone else out there, I pray the same thing. Jealousy and covetousness take our eyes off what really matters, and God, who is our provider.